Hi, it's another fantastic day in Coto de Caza. I'm up at our botanical garden, and today we have a very common succulent. It comes to us from the Canary Islands, just outside Morocco. And this is a Aeonium arboreum. It's a crassula, or a member of the Crassulaceae family. It's also called a tree Aeonium, because it sort of looks like a tree, or a tree Houseleek, or even an Irish rose. So this plant is called a tree Aeonium. That's where it gets its species name arboreum, because of its tree-like structure. It can grow up to 6 feet high, more or less upright. It's got smooth stems down here, very smooth, and they're about 1 inch in diameter. So this plant, it also has a very shallow root system. So it's not as drought tolerant as our other succulents like the agaves and the aloes. And it likes to grow in sunny or slightly shaded places. They're winter growers, so they thrive in cool rainfall regions, but they lay dormant during the hot, dry summers. All right, so let's take a look at the leaves here. So the leaves, I'll pull one off. There we go. The leaves, they're green. They've got a glossy surface. They're smooth. They're almost bare. And in the edges here, they have these finely curved eyelash or hair-like structures around the leaf margins. That's right, so the leaf here, it lays flat, and they grow out in rosettes. So as they grow up the stem, they alternate in a spiral up the stem, and the closer they get to the end, the tighter they are, and it forms this beautiful wide rosette of leaves. Now these leaves, they can get up to 15 inches long. They're obovate shaped, or they're shaped like a reverse teardrop. The ends here, of course, are wider than at the beginning where it connects to the stem. And sometimes they're just so long, they're almost like a lance shape. All right? And they always have this point at the end here. Here we go. Sort of a pointed end up here. All right. So let me show you a couple of other Aeonium arboreums we have around town. So I'm on San Miguel, and over here we have another Aeonium, and this is December. So this plant is at its high growth season, and the rosettes are going to open up like you see here. They look absolutely fantastic though. And this one is even flowering for us. Look at the stems coming up. So the stems, they'll reach out, they'll hit the top where we'll have a cluster or inflorescence of flowers. These will get about 10 inches long, about 6 inches wide. And they always bloom in winter and in January. So this plant is what's called monocarpic. So it will die back after it flowers, and then you'll have these stems here, which you could just trim off or cut down, and wait for more flowers next year. So let's take a look at some more Aeoniums. So I'm on Los Alisos Boulevard by our car wash in Mission Viejo. Just look at this sea of Aeonium. Fantastic. These guys are great. Little drizzly day today, but these succulents just love it. Wow. There you go, super broad leaves, light green, super healthy. Okay, well, back to our botanical garden. All right, so I have a few more Aeoniums here in my flower pots. These guys are looking pretty good. Wow. Here, we got one here. Up here, they're a little purple tinged, and that might just be from too much sun. See that? All right. Over here, this is a huge one. Look at this bloom, this rosette here. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. And this one gets morning sun and then shade and plenty of water. all the time, so it looks fantastic. And another spot over here, under my palm tree, next to our Bird of Paradise plants. These guys here, they're also partial shade and lots of water all the time. They love it there. All right. So I hope you enjoyed our Aeonium arboreum, and please have a great day. Thanks. Bye.